What up? Another video by Efi's voice. First name's Uche Yahweh. Everybody should know that. My first name is Uche Yahweh. It's a cool first name, but I never went by it really, except for a little bit when I was young. Once or twice in school, my teacher called me it, but like I never went by it. But I always went by my middle name. But Uche Yahweh is my first name. I go by Efi, my nickname though, or Uche Yahweh. Call me Uche Yahweh or Efi. Yeah, Efi's my nickname for my middle name. So here I go. Efi's voice. Here I go. I'm gonna talk about This video is gonna be called Random Topics. Random topics, random video, random topics about YouTube stuff, anything. So here I go. There's been a rash of shootings lately. So around the country, right? There's been a rash of shootings around. There was just one in San Bernardino, California. There's a shooting where 14 people were killed. That's a lot of people to be killed. 14. 14 people were murdered by some madman and mad woman, and they were killed. That's a horrible event. People need to see the craziness that's happening in society, the craziness amongst people that's going to people's, the craziness that's happening in society. I know life is crazy, and it can be crazy at times, but to act this crazy and to do stuff like this is just absurd. You are just killing people in random shootings, random mass shootings all the time. It's annoying. Among the other shootings that happen that are not just random violence, everybody's using guns to kill people all of a sudden. Now, not now, but lately. Well, as of now. So life has always been crazy, but when you get older, the craziness kind of gets annoying and overwhelming. So when you're young and life is crazy, you can deal with it more because you're not as annoyed. You're annoyed by it, but you're just not as annoyed. Oh, you're annoyed by it, but I don't know. You deal with it differently. When you get older and the stuff is still crazy, it annoys you much more. And you have to lead by example more. You're able to lead as by example more than when you were young and influence people to move in the right direction more. When you're young, people may not listen to you or see you yet, or may not be your position yet to lead or be too much of a guidance to people to live a right life. But when you get older, you start to fit a form or fit into that role more. But you get more annoyed by things when you get older. You may be as violent back in the days, but now you're older, so it's more annoying to you. So when you're young, you just deal with it more, and it doesn't stress you out to a point when, as if when you get older. But there's been plenty of shootings. I don't know what's happening. Everybody's shooting, random shootings, mass shootings. I mean, there've been mass shootings, and people's been doing this. I don't know what is going on. Just be aware of your surroundings. Be alert and be on point. Don't sleep on issues. Don't sleep on issues, and just be alert. Be aware of your surroundings and be alert. So it's good to be alarmed a little bit. Just be alarmed a little bit in life. Don't sleep on anything, on issues, and just be aware of your surroundings and be on point. So that's that. So, but I did a interview in my college with another student, another intern. I interned at my college, and I did an interview for another student, about 30-minute interview. It's just something for her class, and she needs someone to interview so she could do a assignment. So she used me, so I recorded it, and I just did an interview. So I helped somebody out. You know. So what else can I talk about? YouTube is a way to help people vent. I realized that. YouTube is a way to help people vent. People are able to vent things. People are able to to express themselves on YouTube in ways that they couldn't before. People are able to what can they do? They can now have an audience to share their points of view. People now have an audience to express themselves on topics that were bottled up inside of them. People that have an audience to listen to it and hear it. YouTube is a great thing. People can express themselves in a decent way without when that people hear it. Whoever thought we would have YouTube back in the '90s? You never thought you would have YouTube. But now we have YouTube. We can make videos and everybody can see it. It's free. And it's very cool. I like it. What else now? Um, Kobe Bryant is retiring. Wow, Kobe Bryant is retiring. He's been in the NBA for how many years? 20 years? I think it's 20 years. Since 95, you know? So I think it's 20 years. But he's retiring. Everything has an end, People retire. People you don't play sports forever. Most people retire by their late 30s, So early by their late 30s. Most athletes retire by their late 30s, early 40s. So sports isn't something you play for your majority of your life. You do retire relatively young. So make sure you stash your money and make good business deals and investments so you got money for the rest of your life. Because you earn a decent amount of money for them 10 to 15 years on average, and 10 to 12 years, 15 years. Well, some people play 10 years, some people play 15 years, and some people play less than that. So, what else can I talk about? People, it's good to stay fit. I'm not. It's good to stay fit. I'm sick. I need to. I could lose 10 pounds. I can't front. I could lose 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds. I could lose that. I'm 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", 6'6". I'm either 6'5" or 6'6". 270 pounds, but I'm not big and heavy. I'm like I could lose 10 to 15 pounds, but um I'm not too big, I'm tall. I'm 6'5" and 6'6", but 270. But I'm still, it's kind of cool. I'm just not too big or nothing like that. So, but people stay in shape. It's good to stay in shape. It's good to stay fit. Just I don't lift weights anymore. I stopped lifting weights like that. I don't go to the gym like that anymore. But I do sometimes. I do some squats, just using my body, some knee lifts, some hamstring curls, some calf raises, and some squats, some knee lifts, knee raises, some hamstring curls, and some calf raises. I also do some shoulder raises, front shoulder raises, lateral shoulder raises, bicep curls, just using my body and some push-ups. And that just keeps me in shape sometimes. It doesn't take much to stay in shape. You just do that, stay in shape, keep it fit. You can stay fit like that. It doesn't take much. You don't need to go to the gym all the time. You just use your body and what you got. Go to the playground, or just you do the exercises I just said to stay in shape. I'm 37 years old now. 37. 3 years I'll be 40. This is 2000. This is what is today? Today's December 3rd, 2015. I'm 37 years old. My birthday's in March. I'm 37 years old this year. This year, 3 years from now, I will be 40. I can't front at 37. I feel the best I've ever felt in my life. I'm not saying that everybody always needs to necessarily has to reach such an age to feel the best they ever felt in their life, but at 37, I feel the best that I've ever felt in my life. I feel great mentally and physically. I feel cool. I feel good at place. I feel like I've expressed myself. I feel I'm in a good place in my life. I feel great at this age. I know you don't. I know you don't stay at your peak forever, but I feel great at this age. This age, I feel strong mentally, physically, and I feel great. I feel great. I feel at my peak. So. I was strong when I was younger, good, but I feel more. I feel more better now. I was kind of stressed out when I was younger, so I feel more better now. So what else can I talk about? I live in Queens now, from Brooklyn. Really, lived in Brooklyn from 1979 when I was about a year old to November something 2014. I just moved about 35 minutes away by train or car to like Auburn, New York, Far Rockaway. So that's that. Far Rockaway, New York, Auburn. It's a good area. It's a house. Good stuff. What else can I talk about? I'm trying to talk about random topics for as long as I can talk about it, so you can see me talk sometimes and see how I talk sometimes. So this video so far going on 9 minutes and 45 seconds. So drink water, people. Drink water sometimes. You don't need to drink water. You don't need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. But try to drink at least 3 16-ounce glasses of water or bottles of water a day. 3 16-ounce bottles of water a day should keep you at least a little hydrated a little bit. At least 3 16. I'm not saying what you should drink. I shouldn't say that. Drink how much water you need to drink to satisfy your thirst. To thirst. I think everybody should at least drink at least 3 16-ounce like these. At least 3 of these a day. You know, you could drink more if you want, but at least 3 of these a day, you know, to stay hydrated, you know. You need at least 3 of these a day. 3 of these. 3 of these bottles a day. 16, I'm with y'all then. They're about, these are 20 ounces. 320, I mean, not 16 ounces. What is that? That's 20 ounce. How much is this? This 20. I mean, at least 3 20-ounce bottles a day of water. This is good. That's what I meant. 3 of these. Try to drink at least 3 20-ounce bottles of water a day. That should keep you a little hydrated. If you want to drink more, you can drink more. But make sure you try to drink at least 3 20-ounce bottles of water a day. That should be get the basic. If you're not thirsty, try to drink at least 3. Make sure every day you drink at least 3 20-ounce bottles of water a day. You know, try to drink when you're thirsty. You don't need to drink water when you're not thirsty. Hydrate yourself. You know, make sure you drink when you're thirsty. You know, don't drink too much when you're not thirsty. But I recommend just drinking when you're thirsty. You don't need to follow that rule of drinking 3 20-ounce bottles of water over a day. You know, just drink when you're thirsty. Obey your thirst. Drink when you're thirsty. If you drink more than that on a basis, drink like that. But drink when you're thirsty. You don't need to follow that rule. You know, just drink when you're thirsty. You know, stay hydrated. It's important to stay hydrated. You know, so what can I say now? I remember I went out to New Jersey, to visit I went to a picnic or something, family gathering or something like that in New Jersey, and I played basketball again. It made me feel great. I played a little basketball on a basketball court, and it made me feel great. And I just realized now how much of a exercise basketball is and how much it really keeps you in shape. You know, you run around a lot, and it really keeps you in shape. Man, invigorated. I felt invigorated, and I just felt great. You know, that just made me feel great playing basketball a little bit because I need to exercise a little bit. It just made me feel great exercising sometimes. You know, what else can I talk about? I used to collect muscle mags. What kind of muscle? And when I was younger, in the early '90s, I used to collect muscle mags. You know, Muscle Mag International, Muscle and Fitness, Iron, Flex, what else? Muscle Mag International, Iron Iron Mag. No, Muscle Mag International, Flex, Muscle and Fitness, something like that. And I used to be into bodybuilding a lot. And I know all the bodybuilders. I used to know all the bodybuilders. Flex Wheeler, Lee Haney, Dorian Yates, Zane, Larry Scott, Frank Zane, all of them. Richard Taylor, Dorian Yates. I did Dorian Yates. I forgot all of them because it's a long time ago. But I used to know all the bodybuilders back then. I don't collect the mags anymore, but when I was younger, I used to collect bodybuilding mags because I used to be into lifting weights and just lifting weights and just saying I was into lifting weights, you know. So I was always lifting weights back then. I used to play sports. I ran track in high school. I played 1 year JV football, you know. I played 1 year JV football. I played track for three years. And once I graduated, I went to college, you know, but I dropped out of college after my first year, you know. So everybody messes up sometimes, you know. What else is there? I went back to school in 2012. Well, I won't give the year, but you heard. But in 2012, I graduated and got my associate's degree in liberal arts. You know, so I got my associate. I graduated and got my associate's degree in liberal arts at the Ball of Manhattan Community College, and I got my degree there. I'm trying to get my bachelor's in human services now at another school, and I'm trying to get my life together and get my stuff together. I got my trying to get my bachelor's in human services. I'm almost done, but I gotta do some internships so I can graduate. So I can graduate. You know, I'm trying to. I'm almost. If it wasn't for the internships, I would have. I think I would have graduated quicker. But I have to do some internships, which only look good on your resume, so you should like it. You know. So what else is there? Um, my dad passed away in 2012. May some he passed away in 2012 of pancreatic cancer. You know, I didn't see it coming. As soon as he told us he had it, I we died like a month later or something like that. You know, so he must have not knew he had it. You know, so he died in 2012. You know, he was, you know, I think he was born. He lived a full life. You know, he was 71 years old when he went. You know, and but he lived a full life. And okay, I tried to get him help before that, but it was too late. You know, so it was too late. You know. But my mom is still alive. You know, she's doing well. Got to get her to stop smoking cigarettes. So, you know, so this video is 16 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm trying to talk randomly about any topic. You know, people need to be a little smart about what they post online. Too many people are being in trouble from saying these ridiculous tweets and stuff, saying threatening stuff online and stuff. Don't post too much crazy stuff online. You could get a lot of trouble for it. You know, so post you want to kill somebody, you want to threaten that you want to blow up the school, this, that, and the other. Stop posting that. You know, you can get in trouble for that. You think people are not watching this? The police are watching this. The investigated they watch your tweets sometimes. You post something crazy, someone's gonna inform the police that you say something crazy. Stop saying crazy stuff on Facebook and Twitter. You know, that's crazy. Don't say crazy stuff like that. Don't say you're gonna kill somebody on Facebook. Don't say you're gonna kill somebody on Twitter. Don't say you're gonna attack somebody. Don't say and people give themselves away by just don't say nothing stupid like that. That's crazy. People one after another people be saying more crazy and crazy stuff about themselves, about more and more people be saying crazy and crazier stuff online and not learning from the past mistakes of someone else. Someone else will say something crazy online, get in trouble for it, and 5 more people will say the same, say other crazy stuff and get in trouble for it again too. So you don't learn. Obviously, people don't learn from other people's examples, and they keep repeating the same mistakes. You know, so don't repeat the same mistakes. People, be yourself. Be true to the game and be true to yourself. Don't try to follow the crowd. Be a smart person. Be a leader. But everybody needs to follow sometimes. If everybody's a leader, who are the followers? You know, someone has to follow all the time. Sometimes. And at times you're gonna follow, and at times you're gonna lead. We all learn from people, and we all lead at times. So just try to be smart and be a smart person. What else is there to talk about? Man, young men, make sure you go to school. Try to go to college. You know, if you want to take some time off after you graduate high school, you can take some time off work a little bit, and then figure out what you want to do, get your mind right, and then figure out how you want to live your life. But try to go to college. You know, try to educate yourself. Try to get a bachelor's degree, at least a bachelor's degree in something, so you can be educated and have something to back you up in this workforce. Because in the future, I ain't gonna say that. College is not for everybody. Sometimes you can get a trade, you could start a business, you could do that. But try if you're not doing that, try to go to college so you can have something to fall on when you get later in life. You know, so but college is not for everybody. Some people go different routes, various different routes. But the basics is everybody should try to basically get a degree so they could be a little comfortable with their skill sets and have a little more opportunity in your life. Education is the key. Try to seek it so you can better yourself. It can help you out in various ways. You know, both my brothers, my parents have college degrees. You know, and they have college degrees, and it opens a lot of doors for people, and it makes life a lot more simpler and better for you sometimes. You know, so what else can I talk about? Stay out of trouble, young black men. Try to be a smart person. I know life is crazy, and you have to speak your mind and let yourself be known. But try to be a smart person. The smart people will excel in the long run. That's all I want to say about that. You know, any race, people stop being racist. You know, don't be racist to people. That's a little annoying sometimes. We're all human. We're all human beings. You know, just because we have different different. I mean, we may be different races, but we're all human beings. I think people need to stop being racist. Just because we have a disagreement with people and that may not get along or see eye to eye, doesn't mean you need to be racist to people. Everybody has disagreements. Everybody has misunderstandings. Everybody has faults. Everybody has issues, and that's the real underlying elements in everything. Everybody has disagreements. Everyone has faults. Everyone has issues with people. Everyone has disagreements. Everyone has stuff like that with people. So everyone has disagreements, issues, and faults with people, and problems and stuff they don't get along, and disagreements and stuff where they don't get along with people. But that's no reason to be a racist. No one. No one really likes a racist, of any race. That's not how human beings should be. Try to be a smart, prosperous person. Try to treat people right and be the type of person that your kids can respect. Because in the long run, racism only doesn't do too. It's not good. So in the long run, I'll show it's not good. And what else? I used to be a real football head when I was young. I used to be really, really into football when I was young. I was Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice, John Montana, um, um, everybody. I used to be Singleton, what's the name? Singleton on the Bears. Singletary, John Singletary. I used to like the Browns, Kevin Mack. I used to like all these people. I used to be really into football. I fell off and stopped. I'm getting back into it. I fell off a little bit from after I graduated high school. A couple of years after I graduated high school, and I just didn't watch it that much anymore. But I still watch it, and I got back to it, and I'm watching it again. So, but I'm not into it the way I was when I was younger for some strange reason. What else can I talk about? Computers are good. I like the age of computers. It's an age that people can exchange information in a good way and just communicate better with people. And it's just cool. It's just a new age. It's just a new age. It's a new world. It's December 3rd, 2015. It's probably December 4th. I know it's still December 3rd. It's December 3rd, 2015. I just want to say everybody have a great day. New Year's. Enjoy your New Year's and peace out. Peace.